We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have 100% of a plan, but I'll explain it to you guys in just a minute. We're going to be starting up, tentatively, our coverage of Songs of Silence. It is launching into early access on June 4th, 2024. It's from Chimera Entertainment, and they plan to do 4 or 5 months in early access, and then the game should be fully released. So, we did a first look. We're going to retread that first look now. I could do a skirmish or something along those lines. I don't think I'm well versed enough in the game to do that. So I'm probably going to do, until it's out of early access, a very slow play of the game. Maybe an episode a week or something along those lines. That way we don't run out of content. And I do want to check with the developers. I've spoken with them before, so I'm sure they will be able to answer my questions. But essentially, am I going to lose my save progress once the game comes out in 1.0? And are there going to be like drastic changes planned that I will need to or want to go back and relive or re-experience the story because there's like new directions it's going in or whatever the case is? Or if I can start my Let's Play, slow play it, maybe get through like one campaign or something along those lines, and then when it comes out of early access, we just continue from there. That way we don't retread a lot of stuff because folks are like, oh, I've already seen this, and they don't rewatch stuff that they've already seen. So I like to try to always bring new stuff as much as possible. There are certain like fan favorites where if I go back to something like Battle Brothers, for instance, people will watch a new series of Battle Brothers, but that's a different type of game. Anyway, so I don't know. Hopefully in episode 2 I'll have the answers for you guys, but that's the tentative plan. I could do skirmish, but I'm not well versed enough in the game to feel like that would be a good indication of how the game works. I'm sure I'll make a ton of mistakes. I kind of want to run through like the opening sequences of the story and the campaign and kind of learn as I go, as it treats the early level of the game, the first level of the game, as a lot of tutorialization. So that's where I'm at. Sorry that this is a super long intro, but I just kind of wanted to throw it all out there at you guys. And I do have one thing I would like to request from the developer. If you guys can add a very small, at least I think it's small, maybe it's a super complicated thing in programming, but in your settings, if you could add a don't mute when not focused. So like if I Alt-Tab, it mutes the game. At least on the main menu. I actually don't know if it mutes the game while in the game and playing it, but just let me not have that happen. That would be fantastic. Because every once in a while I want to go look up information about something, and I don't want to, kill the mood, the music, the vibe, or whatever. Anyway, single player. So we're gonna attempt to start the campaign and hope that it goes well. I am very excited for this game. It looks very, very fun. The little bit that I have played, and I'm eager to play again. It does look like they took my frustration to heart and allow you to back out of things with escape. I think that was one of the things that really was driving me insane back in the first look. I was like, no, it's a me problem, but I think other people would probably have that issue as well. And it looks like they fixed it. I did play around a little tiny bit to decide what I wanted to do for this video. So yeah, I guess we're technically officially starting the Let's Play, but in early access, as it's about to launch in early access actually tomorrow as of the time of recording. So we'll see. Oh, big shout out and a thank you, of course, to the developers for hooking me up with the code for this and allowing me to, of course, showcase it early and so on and so forth. They are fantastic. They also communicate with me back and forth, so it's great. It's really nice to actually have that. So thank you so much, you wonderful, wonderful folk over at Chimera Entertainment. I've lost my spot. All right, so the Siege of Elbin. After the destruction of her home, Queen Lorelei of Erengard is seeking a safe haven for a ragtag group of survivors. In the allied realm of Elbin, the refugees are drawn into a brutal war caused by the slowly encroaching silence. All right, let's do this thing. We get to experience the fantastic opening sequence and video and stuff again. I'm pretty excited for this. There's been some pretty darn good games coming out as of late, and I've really been enjoying my time.
I will never forget the last days of Erengard. The day the Purgatory came. The day our homeland was devoured by silence. The day everything turned to dust.
Huh.
The Crusades' onslaught was
Alright,
relentless.
do that.
A war without end.
Heavenly Wrath.
My parents led our armies in a final, desperate charge against the invaders.
This to the Guiding Star.
The tide of battle.
Divine
soon turned.
Intervention.
I
We're on
should
you
have been
boys.
there, either to save them or to perish by their side.
This is so backwards. Well, unfortunately, that didn't go our way.
Only I remained to protect the survivors of our once mighty kingdom. But in my darkest hours, doubt took hold. How can I lead these people? Where to? Am I really worthy to be their queen? In my moment of despair, a golden light appeared from above. It was Isla, a holy celestial bird who had once guided my mother. I hear you, faithful guardian. Please show us the way.
Guided by Isla, Lorelei heads for the allied kingdom of Elbin. Her only hope is that Hauser, a loyal friend of her father and aide to Elbin's king, can grant her people sanctuary.
One can only hope. At long last,
At long last, the
sorry.
people of Erengard arrive at their destination, but something's amiss. Elbin's roads, fields, and villages are deserted. An ominous silence hangs thick in the air.
Well, that's not good. All right.
Look, everyone! Isla has found Elbin's capital. If we make haste, we could be there on the morrow.
Indeed. To the morrow. All right, follow Isla to the city in the east. Oh. Welcome, my lord, or lady in this case. And so your journey begins. Messages like this will help you learn the game. All messages have a more detailed lecture in the game manual. What? Have a more detailed lecture in the game manual. Click the menu button in the top left corner to find these lectures and read them at any time. You can disable or reactivate tutorial messages in the settings menu. Alright, commanding armies. Moving armies is a fundamental aspect of waging war. This is true. Select your army with your left mouse button, and then use the right click to move your army. Armies have a limited movement point per turn, as shown on their portrait. That is the 10 down in the bottom left, in the bottom right corner of our portrait. Now, move your army toward the city in the east. Okay, we're going to go bit by bit, and oh, there's a bad one. There's a big old baddie over here. The Friedland Outcast, the Thousand Kingdoms. We must take a
State
battle.
your name and kingdom.
I'm Queen Lorelei of Erengard. We seek an audience with King Atron.
You're an ally of Elbin, then, which makes you our enemy.
Surprise! Oh, well, that's news to me. Alright, nightly charge. Battles. Welcome to the battlefield, General. Units behave automatically. It is your duty to set them up in favorable positions before the battle even begins. Battle cards allow you to directly influence the fight. The nightly charge is ready to use. Drag it into an enemy unit to charge. Check out the card's tooltips to learn what they do. The battle is currently paused. You can pause and unpause at any time via the button in the bottom right corner. Cards played during the pause will execute once the battle commences. Unpause and claim your victory. Okay, so we can pause and unpause with space bar. Space bar. All right. So what do we have? We got some infantry boys, some big boys, and some more infantry boys. All right. I say that charging these guys is probably not necessarily the best idea, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, charg. Let's do it. And they charg real hard. Fallen combatants of target unit has 10% chance to be revived. Oh no, our ranged units. Save them. Try to revive as many of our folks as we can, and then we could always retreat if we really wanted to. It's a tad unfortunate that went the way it did exactly, but look, we're running them down. We're like, absolutely not. You don't get to escape. Elbin is at war? Yeah, well, you know. Nothing good ever happens to us, right? Come on. We would expect it. A cold shiver runs down Lorelai's back. She came here for safe shelter. What will become of her people now?
Elbin, at war with Friedland. Our situation is even more desperate.
True.
I have to hurry. The capital might be in danger.
Alright, well, we're going to go and try to help the Capitale. Even though we cannot move anymore. It is time for us to end our turn. And we see as the world turns, so do all the turns turn, and then we get to go and get here. What's up? All right.
Lorelei rides with all haste through Silberstein's crowded streets, headed for King Atron's throne room. Her old friend Hauser lowers his mirrored mask and greets Lorelei with a warm yet weary smile. Elbin's monarch is nowhere to be seen.
Well, that seems ungood. Hello, old friend.
Lady, it's good to see you, though the skies over Elbin grow dark. What brings you here?
I need your help, old man. A purgatory has consumed Erengard.
Gods help us. This is grave news indeed. And your parents, your highness?
I'm queen now.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure King Atran will grant you sanctuary. But first, we need to rescue him from Doran's citadel to the north.
Huh.
My people are tired, old man, but if we must...
We must rescue the king.
Thank you, milady. We need to break the siege before the citadel's defenses are breached.
All right, into the city we go. Inspection.
At your command.
You now have access to a city. You can right-click any army and location to inspect it and get a more detailed look. Inspect your city of Silberstein now by right-clicking on it. Aw, yeah. Silberstein! All right, what do we got? Built in the heyday of the Enlightened Empire, the city of Silberstein has endured defiantly throughout many years of profound upheaval. Once known as a thriving hub of peace and culture, her gates have been closed to wayfarers and refugees ever since the early days of the Silence. Army management and recruitment. This is Lorelai's army, currently inside the city of Silberstein, I guess. To learn more about any of your units, right-click them to open their details. Tooltips explain each unit's special ability icons. Drag and drop units to change their positions. The location also offers several recruitment options, represented by the gray cards at the bottom. Drag them to an empty position to recruit new units. Recruitment costs resources. Recruit a new unit now. Alright, so we got some weak folk. We got our forward charging peeps. These are our rangers. probably not the best place for the Rangers to be. These are Honor Guard, these are Iron Sworn, but they are both cavalry. I feel like something like that might work-ish, kind of, sort of. I don't know. All right, what else do we have? We have the Hearth Guard. Sure, infantry. We have more Rangers, and we have more Iron Sworn. I think I'm going to go with the Rangers. We'll do double Ranger duty there. And then we also apparently have a lot of refugees just hanging out in the back. Okay. We get to back out. Rescue King Atron, 6 turns remaining. Defend your capital of Silverstein. Keep Arengard's refugees alive. Alright, well, we got some stuff that we got to do there. These guys will be able to move a little bit. It does appear that we have some friends here that are definitely not super happy that we exist. Can we get allied units to help in the battle? I suppose we could just move ourselves. Alright, as we're getting mollywopped here, Divine Intervention summons 2 Luminants into the target location, which we'll want to throw back there probably, and then retreat. So we don't really have much going on other than just a straight battle. Oh yeah, we're getting mollywopped right now. This is going very badly for us. Well, I say that. The little chicken riders are being mildly inconvenient. They are doing some hit-and-run tactics here. But it does look like they have become the focal point of some nastier things. And in the end, it does look like we managed to carry the day. Alright, cool. Raise the banners proudly. So we got some experience, which got us a full level up, and we got 48 cash monies as the night falls over the battlefield. Hauser gathers the remaining army. They burn a war banner to commemorate their dead. He has a level up. And,
I am sorry about your parents.
They claim this place.
I should have been there.
I'm glad you weren't. You would have only shared my father's fate.
You must be cautious, milady. We can't afford to lose your bloodline.
By earning enough battle experience, your hero has gained a level up. Congratulations! While your hero is selected, play the level up card onto their army to earn your rewards. Now, this is something that I don't know. I have I don't say a problem with. Why? Like, why would we ever not want to do this? Is there a reason to not want to do this? At a specific time? Play this card on Hauser's army to reach the next level of the Hierophant hero class. Level up to gain access to new cards, card improvements, and sometimes an increase in maximum army size. Why do we have to play a card in order to level up? If, like, there's no reason to not do it. Like, would there be a benefit to holding it? I don't know. I don't understand why this is a mechanic. Instead of, like, you leveled up, boom, you get your level up. I don't understand why you have to play the card. It's not a big deal. It doesn't bother me like, oh, how dare they make me do it? I just don't understand the purpose of it, I guess. Because, like, they could have just brought me to the screen. Like, why did I have to do that? I don't understand. It's fine. I would love clarification. If the developer wants to be like, oh, well, blah, 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 and give me an explanation, I'd love to know. Like I said, it's fine. It just seems unnecessary. It's just like an extra step that doesn't need to happen, because why would you not level up? Unless, like, leveling up heals you or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's read. With each new level, your hero becomes more powerful. You can either choose to unlock a completely new card or upgrade a card already in your possession. Each card can be upgraded twice, becoming more powerful every time. Each hero has access to a different pool of cards depending on their class. Choose wisely. Sometimes you are also rewarded with an increased army capacity. This means that you can field more units in battle. Alright, so we got 2 new cards that we can do. Call reserves. Call the strongest combat unit from your army reserves onto the battlefield, running toward the position indicated by your card placement. That's cool. I do like that one a lot. Divine Revenge. Affected friendly combatants will explode on death. I don't particularly like that one. And then Divine Intervention. Essentially, we get to summon 1 additional Luminant. Instead of 2, we get 3. And nothing else seems to change. I really like the idea of this. I think I'm going to grab this one. Alright. As Hauser's strength grows, so does the trust of the people. True leadership can inspire a noble house for many generations to come. And again, I understand, like, they're trying to make there be more cards to play and be like, oh, if you want to do something, you're always going to go to your cards. But, I don't know, like I said, the level up thing is just weird to me. It seems very unnecessary. But, maybe it is necessary. I don't know. Alright, what is this? Pillage. We could pillage this place if we wanted to, or we could just keep it. We could build up, but we need more resources, which we don't have yet. However, we can go here. We can right-click. You can see that we're leveling up. We have a loot wagon, which I don't know what that means, but we have it. Divine Aid. We could technically, if we had the power here, we could use this to summon a celestial unit, because we have 4 out of 5. But unfortunately, once again, we don't actually have the ability to do that. Alright, I'm going to close out of this, and we'll end our turn. I don't know what this giant army is going to do. I also don't know how to...
Please hurry, milady.
Rate or gauge the strength of an enemy army. Now, before, we were unable to pass through... Oh, it looks like we can now. I'm going to attempt an attack on this. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. They're throwing out some nasty stuff. I don't know what this big dude over here is supposed to be doing, but he's not doing much. Alright, I'm just going to charge up into these guys and kind of mess them up a bit. Gonna respawn these. I feel like we're losing this battle. We could retreat at this point. Oh, he's spawning guys. Oh, I didn't realize that. I should have maybe charged into him first. And we can rebirth some of our... Nope, had to be a living group of units. Which unfortunately, we don't have a living group of units for that. Yeah, it looks like we're going to win, but we definitely lost our Hearthguard or whatever they were. It's a bit unfortunate. We shall prevail. Praise the light. That should be a good chunk of experience. Hopefully we get more than just where we've leveled, and it doesn't like cap out at level and then start over. Gazing upon the heavens, Lorelei sees a shooting star falling from high above. Today's battle has been blessed. Again, feels unnecessary. But, again, I would love to know what the reasoning behind this is. Okay, we get a new card, Stronghold. Place on a friendly location to add a stronghold building. It adds 1 fortified to protect the location from attackers. 1 garrison. +1 garrison to give a chance for garrison units to spawn each turn. +1 supply to regenerate wounded units. And unlocks the following recruitment cards. Star Shower? Catapult, Oathsworn, placing a building immediately ends the unrest state. Interesting. So that's to place a building card. And then this is charge. It's another charge. Affected friendly units gain +1 power bonus when attacking. Lasts 6 seconds. Also immediately triggers a charge, allowing the unit to move faster. The charge even works while stuck in melee. Okay. And then we could also upgrade Divine Spark. 10% chance. Up to 15% chance. And healing 1 to 2 per combatant. That's not bad. I think I want the charge, though. I like having a few extra options available, you know? And it looks like we also got army capacity increased. As Lorelai's strength grows, so does the trust of her people. True leadership can inspire a noble house for many generations to come. Alright. Well, we need to consolidate and improve our overall strength. Which, unfortunately, not sure that's going to work out for us. What I'd like to do here... I want to do army exchange. So I have you clicked, and then I right-click on you, right? It did not seem to work. You... Click you. Right-click on you. There we go. Okay, I got it this time. Alright. So this is Hauser's group. I'm going to give you this. Oh, looks like, no. Looks like things went badly for us. They are ranged. And we have one more that we can throw out. Oh, these are healers. Well, hold on, then. Let's keep the Acolytes of Wrath here. Let's put you guys there and put you guys here. We're gonna have to do some work with these folks. I'm gonna actually send them back this way, and I'd love to put you folks in. No, don't. I literally clicked on them. There. Can't move further. That's fine. Maybe clicking down here is the better call. What is this?
We must rescue King Atron without delay.
Yeah. You now control an additional hero. Hauser is a powerful priest with access to strong summoning and protection abilities. Each hero class in the game plays differently. Select your heroes. You can either left-click on their portrait or their army on the map. Remember that each hero has their own movement limit per turn. Make good use of all your armies. 2 allied heroes can also move on to one another to exchange units and artifacts. Yeah. So... I feel like the easiest way to do this so things get less confusing. See, like I clicked down here and it didn't do what I asked it to do. There we go. Alright, I'm going to sit here, I think, for one more turn, probably. Also, what is this? Build up. Strategy cards. Blue cards are called strategy cards. They can be played on the strategic map. Select a hero or location to gain access to their strategy cards. Heroes can unlock more by leveling up. Strategy cards are powerful and important to improve your kingdom. Rebuild or upgrade locations, burn down locations after capturing them, and much more. Read the tooltip description to understand what each card does. Strategy cards do cost resources. Alright, I think we're going to chill here for a turn so we can heal. Theoretically, that will help. Probably. Cards either belong to a hero or a location. Blue cards are called strategy cards. Use them, select the hero, location, strategy on the map. All cards will appear in your hand. Drag them onto the target within the indicated range to play them. Strategy cards cost resources. Gray cards are called recruitment cards. Inspect a hero or location with recruitment cards to use them. Sure. Recruitment costs resources. Red cards are battle cards, can only be used in battle. Yep. Alright, let's say we got reserves and garrisons. I like the little tooltip things popping up there. That's nice. Alright, I think we're going to wait one more turn. And then we can go. See how healthy we are.
We have to break this siege before it's too late.
Yeah, I know. We did not heal very much. I don't know that we're going to heal very much, honestly. We may just have to go for it. But we can make it there. You know what? Let's just sit for another turn. Let's see if we've healed more.
We cannot afford further delay, my lady. The siege.
It does not feel like we're healing very much. Is there some indication as to how much we're healing? It does show that they're healing. I just don't know how much we're healing for per turn. Is it going to be based off of the city as a whole? Like, is any of this stuff? No, upgrade, gold, building material, and garrison. Chance to spawn units. Okay. We'll heal 10% health per turn. Alright, well, I guess we're going for it. Wish us luck. Charg. We're here to break the siege and save you. I mean, it didn't really do anything for us. Alright, we're trying. Again, it looks like we are sort of outclassed a little bit here. But we're doing okay, too. Oh, we're doing fine. They also seem to be spawning guys and sending them in, which is nice. The king is safe! Oh, good. We did get to carry over some of the experience from level 1 to 2. That's good to see. Though superior in numbers, the invaders cannot compete with Erengard's and Elbin's combined will to survive. The visible relieved King Atron rides forth to meet Lorelei in front of Dochran Citadel. We're heroes. Defend your capital. Well, we did that too, I think, so far.
I am forever in your debt, but alas, I must request your assistance one more time.
We're tired,
I'm not
man.
here to fight. All I want is a new home for my people.
The Friedland capital can be that home. Just help me end this war.
Then I will oblige.
Wow.
But only for the sake of House Erengard.
Hauser, Queen Lorelei will need your support. Go! Attack Sternsicht at once!
At your command.
Sheiked at once. I mean,
Friedland must live!
why are
Once
we...
proud city. Many years of conflict have taken their toll on Friedland's capital, Sternsicht. From atop a crumbling battlement, their aging matriarch, Raduin, surveys her kingdom's war efforts.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel good, man. Why are we going and beating up some old lady and stealing our kingdom from her? Let's rest or stay close to our healers. Ah, here we go. This is important. You rescued the king. Well done. Your army suffered some losses. Don't fret. As long as there are some survivors, the unit can be healed back to its full strength, free of charge. To do so, you must leave them inside a location with a supply perk, like this fortress. Each turn, they will restore some of their lost health and fighters. Always try to keep damaged units safe by placing them in your army's reserves. This fortress also offers new recruitment options. Don't forget to rest and refill your armies regularly. Alright, let's go take a peek. It looks like they did manage to survive. What if we put them in... Do you think they get more recovery by being in the reserves? Possibly. I'm going to put an Oathsworn on the front here. It's less good than the Hearth Boys, I believe. These are Rangers. Oh yeah, our Hearth guys got, didn't they? Well, it's another good unit then, I guess. So we have 4 currently. We'll have a total of 7. Yeah, it works. All right. Yeah, I think that's fine. So this is now part of our kingdom. Very good. We got our other boys back here. We aren't getting a tremendous amount of supply. Oh, what's this? They're just encamped? Why are they encamped back there? Uh-huh. Growing up against a backdrop of war and turmoil, King Atron of Elbin has never been one to suffer fools gladly. His uncompromising attitude toward protecting Elbin soil has increasingly isolated the small country from its former allies. Huh. Don't know why he's hanging out back there, but he is. It seems like we're probably fine. I don't really think a lot of enemies can come over here and do anything to us. We are probably going to need to start doing some recruiting, though, for our other group. We have the Ironsworn, the Rangers, which seem like a good call. Earthguard. And I think that gives us our full 5. I think I'll put you in the middle. And yes, that kind of all makes sense. I think that works for me. Close the panel. We can now start moving him around, too. He's not struggling like we were. I kind of want to check over here. I think I'm going to. Oh, it's a dead end. There's no... Okay. Oh, well, hold on. No. We'll end the turn. We're going to break off the first episode here in a minute, guys and gals. I know we're about where we left off in our first look video. But, yeah, no, that looks like it's the bottom of the map. So we don't have anything else to worry about down that way. Let's go take a peek at this. We're good to go on the front lines with you. The Rangers are back up at full strength. And the rest of these Ironsworn are trying to get there. Oh, and also, we should probably grab somebody in reserve. I think we'll grab them when we get here. Anyway, guys and gals, we're going to break out the first episode here. In the second episode, hopefully I'll have been in contact with the developers and heard back from them to see about the future of the series. If the save isn't going to wipe and the storyline isn't going to change or anything like that, and the game is still going to run and look as good as it does, I think it's all going to be fine. I'm looking forward to it. What is this? We can finally do build-up. But only on this one. We build up over here? No. What is the cost over here? 100. We definitely have 100. Not enough prosperity. What is prosperity? Alright, hold on. Before we leave, let's figure out what that means. I actually think it's on the, I think it's here. So in the top right corner, we're level 2. We have to get prosperity to level 3. And I don't know what's going to up that. But hopefully we figure that out, or they'll tell us in the near future. Don't forget, we do have a lot of options here that we can go through and read more about. But we're trying to do it mostly off the tooltips and things that are popping up. There's definitely something over here to get into, and I really like that we have this zoomed out map so we can kind of see what's around. I'm enjoying my time. So far, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, folks, if you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, or any of that stuff down below in the description of the video, there'll be various links, just like there always are. If you happen to enjoy the video and you're looking forward to seeing more, go ahead and leave a like. That helps. And, of course, feel free to comment. That's always a good thing, too. Anytime you can engage with a video, that does help and makes YouTube hate me slightly less than it does. And, yeah, subscribe so you guys see all future episodes and the various crazy things I get up to on a day-to-day basis. Until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.